I think that a lot of libertarians and folks on the right have been very critical of the Venezuelan government for a while, especially because it calls itself a socialist government. However, I think that another aspect of that is also, what the U.S. has done in terms of sanctions and also now trying to back this coup. What's your own take on that? I mean, is there a humanitarian crisis in Venezuela? Should the U.S. government be doing anything now or in the future to mitigate that?
Yeah, the word humanitarian is so misused that I'd have to have a careful definition of it, because I think it's always an excuse to go in. They always, our government and our politicians, no matter whether it's domestic or foreign, they're always saying how compassionate they are and take care of people, and we have to be humanitarians and take care of the world. So in my estimation, I would say that it all depends on the definition. There's a crisis going on, and we've contributed to it, and it puts you in a situation where you're going to pick sides down in Venezuela, and I don't think that's my job. I can have maybe some sympathies on one side or the other. I think from my viewpoint, having been in politics and stay interested, that my job is to try to call attention to how we've contributed to things. And even though we don't need activism, but how could we help? And maybe we could help in doing the opposite of what we do, and that is put on sanctions, threaten people, invade people, work on coups, and all these kind of things. That's the kind of interference that I don't like. But we could offer friendliness and visitation and trade in spite of their shortcomings. I mean, we've done that with China and Russia until recently. It was going well until somebody decided we had to have a Cold War. So I think it's our policy that I think is important, but I do think that we contributed significantly to the crisis by being involved for the past 10 years.